Hey Pisces, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. And as always, a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Pisces, release your ex. So there's this energy I'm feeling a lot of you are in a current situation, releasing a relationship or a connection that just wasn't working for you. Maybe an inability to compromise is the energy I got. There's just a lot of, it's slightly low. I'm getting in the love department, or the message that I'm getting, yeah, separation, maybe not enough effort. I feel this is more of you wanting to spend some time to think. Again, I get a lot of that rest energy for you, needing to really lighten yourself up. So let's see what's going on here for you, Pisces. I feel like this is mainly going to be a guidance for you. As always, you know, I feel my messages are always mainly for healing, for transitioning, knowing what to do, intuitive nudges. All right, there we go. We're going to keep these. Unrequited love. Yeah. So I think what I'm feeling is there's this understanding that maybe forcing something that isn't really there. And some of you, it's out of your good heart. I think maybe giving someone too many chances. So here we have let go of control issues, attraction. Yeah, this is about attracting. I think some of you, those who feel like you're ready to release something, this is about just letting go and knowing that whatever's good for you is going to come back for you, and whatever isn't is just Spirit's going to guide you through it. Honeymoon, this could be holidays right now. You guys, there goes that make the effort again. So there's a lot of, to me, this is probably time apart from your partner. And right now, maybe some of you will spend holidays together just to make the effort, but yet still feel in the same way. So I feel this is more about how you're feeling, right? Here, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I just feel that's what's happening. Some of you may feel that more in your holidays. Maybe seeing your person interact with people kind of says a lot. So here we have playfulness and wedding. What I feel more of this is about lightening your heart, your energy to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I feel this is where the question mark is this, because this obviously all these energies don't feel like your light or your spirit feels joy, or it's more like I feel an energy of the spirit experiencing deep thoughts, deep thinking, subconscious, and could this go the long haul? So there's a lot of question marks around this connection. So let's see what else we get in the main energies here. What's going on with this energy for Pisces? Now, this could also be, guys, take what resonates. Again, this could be your person around you or you thinking these thoughts. I just guide these messages, you know, towards you. It's just easy to isolate the energies. It's not personal. It's just a form of reading the energies. All right, we need one more. Oh, okay, 3 more. Spirit's giving me 3 more. Let's see what's going on here. So victory and success. So we've had a lot for December, a lot of this justice and harmonization with the sixes. And I think at this point, you're going to do what's right for you, because the wands represent 6 of wands. This is the 6 of wands represents the soul growth. And that comes with trying to make the most of what's happening to work for you. Here we have Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. So there is clearly a new beginning you're going to go for. And you're very, like I said, you're focused on for a while I feel a lot of the signs are doing this, but there's a lot about long-term goals and if your person fits in. Here goes the suffering and silence, 9 of swords. This could be you or your person. I feel it's mutual. I feel someone clearly feels like, I don't know if I want this, I see this person in my future. That's what it feels like. Here we have the Chariot. Now we have the Ace of Wands, which is great. So we have two aces. So here, right beneath each other, this is a new beginning for sure. There goes the meaning of life. And this is solar plexus chakra. This is the suffering in silence here. It's right below the suffering in silence, which means, again, we're questioning, what does this all mean for me? Is this really like, you know, it's almost like I feel your spirit is kind of not really, I feel someone doesn't see someone with someone long term. I'm just going to call it for what it is. And there goes the emotional distance, 8 of Cups. It's creating distance, and someone is, I think there's going to be a decision to just go for and make this decision. Some of you are probably, this may be a holiday break, or maybe some of you decided not to be with each other's family, so we can get our minds cleared, thoughts cleared, or just to take some time apart and then reconvene, when everything's down and everyone's done with celebrations, and then we'll come back and focus, because we want to not really affect our spirit during this time and enjoy our family, but not be too deep in thought into things. But let's see, because you got two aces here. So what I'm seeing is there's a new beginning here. Once the decision's clear, because we have the 9 of Swords here. Once this decision about where we want to go, what we want is done, moves make, there's a decision, and then that's where the emotional distance becomes. All right, so let's get into this, either emotional distance or coming back. So we'll see where this is going. Give me more on this prosperity begins. So fire energy, like we're seeing a lot of Wands energy action. So we have 7 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So we're going to eventually, it's going to speak to our soul, right? 6 of Wands. To me, this speaks of what the reading overall energy is going. We're going from 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Knight of Wands. So it's understanding what we want. Wow. And bottom of this is the 6 of Pentacles. And then, of course, there we go. Rest and rejuvenate. So this, again, speaks to that separation, to kind of think things. And you guys have been in this restful energy for some time, in this thinking energy for some time. But this is where I feel there's a more focus on what the future looks like. And then it's a matter of deciding what is going to go with you. So if it really feels like a decision is pretty much made here. But it's like you have to align your emotions with your mind, right? So give me more of this 9 of Swords, because this is where the mind is frustrated. Why the 9 of Swords? The Star. Yeah, with 5 of Wands. It's almost like the conflict. There's conflict here, Pisces. This is Aquarius energy. You guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. You got Cancer energy here too. But there's like conflict here, because there's definitely an energy of knowing you want. It's like your North Node. Again, does this relationship coincide with the forward movement? Let me get more of the Star. Where you want to go, and is the effort really going to change? So we've got the Star with the Judgment and the 4 of Swords. Like I said, 4 of Swords we saw here, guys. Rest and rejuvenate. So there's a lot about thinking, and I think this is just you really deep in thought about where you see things going, and this truly is a judgment call. I think you're being guided to make some serious decisions here about your life. Again, we're back at the meaning of life here. So let's see what this Chariot is. Yeah, there we go. 6 of Wands. I literally was just about to say, I feel like this feels like an energy of someone feels more advanced more advanced just in their spiritual intellect and in their emotional intellect, which is why the Six of Wands, again, which is your overall energy, there isn't an understanding. I feel like there's a deeper understanding in the soul that understands that this is where I'm at, and whoever is with me needs to, I feel there's just a big disconnect emotionally with the Eight of Cups in the bottom. So it creates more and more emotional withdrawal. Let's see this Ace of Wands. And I think your soul, because again, wands always represent the soul, guys. I read these energies extremely deep. The wands represent the soul. So it's this energy, this life force, right, that we're talking about, that is just, it's like a boiling, and it's the navigator to where we're going, which is your star, your north node. So there's, your system is definitely helping you navigate, which is how the soul works. So let's see this Ace of Wands. It's a lot of cards, but yep, there you go. Nine of Pentacles. Your system is navigating you to stabilize, to really elevate yourself. And I feel like you guys already know that. Queen of Cups, emotionally, you know, positive energy. Yep. Three of Wands, more Wands energy. This is forward thinking, trusting your intuition, forward thinking. There you go. High Priestess, and there goes the Devil. So a lot of you know, and you already, this is what I'm saying, I feel, Pisces, this is you intuitively know. You're standing very strong. So this means a decision. Ace of Pentacles. This is why all the strong energies are right here above the aces. And with the Seven of Wands, again, your soul, you're making more courage. Once you see this Chariot with the Six of Wands, it's where the movement creates steps day to day. Your spirit is fueling here clearly with the Ace of Wands, with the Nine of Pentacles, and your Queen of Cups. Emotionally, you're just in a space of making more effort towards your stability and conquering this Devil energy too. And I feel this is also owning it. There's an accountability here. I feel positive energy with the Devil. Why the Devil? Because this is knowing, and there's a lot of self-awareness. Why the Devil? Which, if this person kind of feels like they fuel or feed some of this part of you, yeah, Page of Cups. This is an emotional knowing. And I feel you know that this can go south if it's constantly fueled. And I feel you're in a space of just healing. And again, the Fish. It's an emotional knowing here. So let's get this solar plexus chakra. Spirit, give me more on the solar plexus chakra here for Pisces. Ooh, the way that came out, guys, of course. Look at this. Your Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. You know what you're creating for your life, is what I'm saying. You know that solar plexus, I associate solar plexus with the energy of the Empress. And this is an energy of flow. The other energy I got during meditation, I forgot to mention here, was the energy of surrendering and acceptance. And that's when you get into this energy of flow, of Empress energy about life, you start to really embrace all the gifts that Source has for you, God, the universe. And this is Magician, is when you're collaborating, and it's a perspective, right? We're back to attraction. You're surrendering. That's why if you let go of control issues, this is where you get to this space of like acceptance and surrender as well, about what's to come and what is it you want. So let's see this Eight of Cups, because this is definitely, to me, the decision, I feel. But it's like an interim kind of space. It's like, yeah, there you go, interim. Temperance, it's divine timing. So this is the timing, and this is like an interim. So a lot of you are in that, all of this is being processed between you or your person. And in the interim, this is what's all that's being processed. So the distance is needed in order to come to conclusions. And Spirit is just confirming divine timing in order to get here. But I really feel it's your meaning of life, which is really everything, guys. Your solar plexus is being activated to bring about some serious change here. And I feel in this love interest, this may not be your person. So let's get into this wedding card, because I'm feeling a lot of question marks here. You know what? I'm going to pull another deck. Okay, we're on this wedding card. Why the wedding here? Which is basically, is this the long haul? Yeah, so lots of revelations. Wow. Exactly. The Tower and the Ten of Wands. It feels like this connection is just more burdensome than it is, you know, beneficial. I think this can go either way, where some of you may work things out. So if a conversation happens, this is why Spirit is saying is a lot of effort. This doesn't mean this is going to go south for a lot of you. I just feel like a lot of you are in a space of having to, someone's here, one of you are in a space of really fine-tuning about what you want long-term. And whatever this connection is needs to coincide with that versus being burdensome. Ten of Wands. So I just feel a lot of you are getting a lot of understanding and need to be honest about your emotions. Again, unrequited love. So is it enough? Is it enough? And again, what is enough for everyone is also very different. So are we looking at it and being too egotistical, or are we looking at it and being fair to ourselves? And those are things we need to ask deep questions about here, I feel. So let's see what the blockages are, Pisces. Yeah, exactly. Bad behaviors, falling back into old habits. So this is a block, and there might be repeated situations and not enough change, and not enough that represents change in this connection. Let's see what the lesson is around this energy. Okay, guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions and words are hindering the situation. There we go. There's something that's truly hindering, and this is where there's a lot of questions. And I think guilt will be the emotion. That's why this energy here that I was telling you guys, this is an energy of kind of timing, because there's a lot of you that may feel guilt and may feel like you're being a bad person. Some of you, it's you having to really be honest and ask yourself, is this hindering or benefiting me? Like, is it elevating me and hindering me? There's a lot of deep questions here, and I feel that's going to be the shocker here, because that's what it feels. It feels like weight, and something is definitely weighing someone down here. So let's see one more guidance for you. It's very good. Guidance for Pisces. Forgiveness. The time has come to forgive others and finally forgive yourself. We are all human and we all make mistakes. Being able to forgive will lead you to unconditional love, compassion, and ultimate happiness. You know, below the unrequited love is also the forgiving and learning. Yep, and there goes healing family issues. But also, you deserve love. And there goes that release the ex that we saw earlier. And I really feel this energy for a lot of you where you're coming to terms. Someone here is going to be very sad, and even probably the emotional weight of it may burden some of you. But this is where you also have to understand, being able to forgive will lead you to unconditional love, compassion, and ultimate happiness. So even if this is something you're giving to yourself, forgiving yourself for even hurting someone, you know, can be something that has to be done here. Because really what you have to focus on is what it's leading you to: unconditional love, compassion, and ultimate happiness, which is what you're trying to do. And you can't pull weight, Pisces, if they're not in the same space as you are. And I feel that here with all of these representing the aces, there's a lot of, that's what I'm saying, it feels like more like of an emotional hinder, and there just isn't enough attraction. It's a page, so it's almost like the shadow aspect of this relationship, the devil energy, the bondage is it's like something so small is overpowering a very grand feeling. And this really feels like this isn't enough to pull you down, because eventually you're gonna feel guilt and you're gonna feel even resentment over not aligning yourself with what you truly feel. And that's what I feel here. So this is deep, Pisces. I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly and striving inspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.